Imagine the scene. Your family is embarking on the adventure of a lifetime. After years of planning, sacrifices, and dreams, you are finally taking off for a new life in a new country. Excitement bubbles within you. The journey has been long, but now you're moments away from being together, reunited as a family under skies you've only seen in pictures. You capture this moment, a precious selfie that encapsulates the joy, the nervousness, and the unbridled excitement of starting anew. You send it to loved ones back home, eager to share your happiness. Little did you know that this picture would be your final one, frozen in time as the world bids you farewell. Today, let's delve into a tragic tale, a narrative that's as heartbreaking as it is, a tale that revolves around a family's last selfie, a photograph that captured more than just a moment. Let's unveil the narrative of the Josh family and their last selfie that touched hearts worldwide. Welcome back, everyone. Today we're diving into a story that goes beyond just news headlines. This is a narrative that touches the core of our existence, prompting us to reflect on life, loss, and the profound impact of a single photograph. On June 12, 2025, at approximately 1 a.m., bound for London Heathrow Airport in the United Kingdom. On board were 241 passengers and 14 crew members, all with their own stories, dreams, and destinations. Among them were Dr. Prateek Joshi and his wife, Dr. Komi Vyas, along with their 3 wonderful children, Miraya, Pradyut, known affectionately as Monty. The family's journey had been marked by years of planning, sacrifice, and unwavering love. Dr. Prateek, a well-respected radiologist based in the UK, had been working tirelessly in hospitals across Derby and Burton for almost a decade. Away from his homeland in India, he had built a stellar reputation, not just for his medical expertise, but also for his kindness and humility. Despite the long shifts and demanding work hours, he never faltered. For every extra hour spent in the hospital, there were extra smiles for his patients. And if a colleague needed help, he was always the first to lend a hand. But his thoughts often drifted back home to his family, his anchor in life, his love, his strength, and his inspiration. Back in Udaipur, India, Dr. Komi Vyas, a physician in her own right, had been juggling the roles of a doctor and a doting mother with grace. She missed her husband dearly, but her resolve never wavered. Raising their 3 wonderful children, she kept the family bond strong, ensuring that even when separated by miles, they remained united by love. Through video calls, they'd hear about school stories, see drawings proudly held up to the screen, and most importantly, they'd exchange the words they cherished the most: "We'll be together soon." After years of patiently waiting, this time was now upon them. Come 2025, Kamal had resigned from her hospital post. Their children had secured admission in UK schools. Passports were stamped, bags were packed, and tearful goodbyes were said during extended family dinners. Now they were ready to start their new life. But before boarding the plane, Komi took out her phone and snapped a cheerful selfie of the 5 of them standing by the aircraft. The picture showed them beaming with smiles, their eyes reflecting the excitement of a new beginning. In this image, there was no hint of the tragedy that awaited. Minutes after takeoff, however, everything changed. The tranquility of the flight was shattered by chaos and screams. Flames erupted, smoke filled the cabin, and panic ensued. In the ensuing pandemonium, the family's final moments were filled with terror rather than the joy they had anticipated. The plane, an Air India Boeing 787-8, tragically crashed less than a minute after takeoff from Ahmedabad airport, claiming the lives of everyone on board, including the 241 passengers and 14 crew members. The news of the crash sent shockwaves across the globe. In the United Kingdom and India, the entire nation mourned the loss of these innocent souls. In Derby, England, Dr. Prateek's colleagues struggled to come to terms with the news. They remembered him as a highly regarded radiologist who was deeply committed to his work and renowned for his warm nature and willingness to help others. Outside the hospital, nurses broke down in tears. One nurse in particular was deeply affected. She had worked night shifts with Dr. Prateek, and he had shared with her his immense happiness about his upcoming family reunion. He was counting down the days, she shared in a trembling voice. It's just devastating. It's so cruel. He was so excited. Meanwhile, in Udaipur, India, the community was equally shocked and saddened by the loss of Dr. Komi Vyas, a respected physician and an exemplary mother. Her friends and patients spoke fondly of her compassion and dedication. She was so happy, so emotional. A close friend recalled. She said, "This is for our kids. They deserve better." As the world grappled with this tragedy, the family's final selfie went viral. It was a picture of pure joy, a snapshot of a family on the cusp of a new life. This image, now more than a memory, became a symbol of the immense potential that had been cut short. Media outlets picked up the story, each adding its own piece to the tragic puzzle. Headlines like "A Family's Dream Cut Short and They Were Almost There" resonated with the millions who saw the photograph. The internet, usually a hub of diverse reactions, was unanimous in its grief. Social media users from all walks of life came together to share their condolences and memories. Amidst the sea of grief, there was an outpouring of support. The Indian government announced a compensation of 10 lakh rupees for the family of those who perished in the crash. The Chief Minister of Gujarat expressed his deepest condolences and promised all possible assistance. Healthcare leaders in the UK also paid tribute to their fallen colleague, Dr. Prateek, remembering him as a dedicated professional and a beloved member of the healthcare community. However, nothing could truly alleviate the pain of losing such a vibrant family. A GoFundMe campaign was launched to support the family left behind in India. Within days, it surpassed its initial target, a testament to the global empathy towards the family's tragic fate. In the face of this overwhelming grief, questions arise. How could such a promising family have been wiped out in an instant? Why did their dreams have to be cut short? And what does this tragedy tell us about the fragility of life? These questions echo the sentiments of millions who find themselves questioning the randomness of fate. As we reflect on the life of Dr. Prateek Joshi, Dr. Komi Vyas, Miraya, and Nakul, we remember a family that embodied the strength of unity, the power of dreams, and the depth of unconditional love. Dr. Prateek, the epitome of kindness and dedication, whose passion for medicine was only surpassed by his love for his family. Dr. Komi, the embodiment of grace and resilience, who balanced motherhood and medicine with unmatched poise. Miraya, a bright young girl who brought joy to all with her innocent laughter. Pradyut and Nakul, the mischievous twins whose boundless energy promised a future filled with laughter and warmth. Together, they painted a picture of familial perfection. Their story serves as a reminder that life's most precious moments can be taken from us in an instant. It underscores the importance of cherishing each day, each smile, and each embrace, for they may be all the memories we have. In the wake of this tragedy, we extend our heartfelt condolences to the families and friends who are coping with the unimaginable. We stand in solidarity with those who grieve, offering our deepest sympathies during this time of sorrow. And as we come to the end of this heart-wrenching tale, we are left with more questions than answers. What was it like for them in those final moments? How did their dreams and aspirations take flight? And why do we remember them not just as victims of a tragedy, but as beacons of hope and resilience? This story is a somber reminder of life's fragility, but also a celebration of a family that dared to dream, dared to love, and dared to hope for a better tomorrow. Now I want to hear from you. What does this story mean to you? How does it change the way you view your own life and dreams? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this video impactful, don't forget to hit the like button. Thanks for watching.